What is up, everybody? This is the 8 to 5 trader giving you guys my trade for today. So today, it's another one of those days where it could have been great, but I ended up messing up, or rather trading low flows today. But I ended up realized plus $1, and after my commissions, I was down a little over $100. So not bad of a day, I think, as far as the amount of trades I did, the risk that I took. But the low flows got me again today. I really just need to stay away from these damn things. But let's go over what I did today. So IMRN went long at the open, looking for the pop up to high of day and for it to keep running. I don't have my levels where I do how you go in and pick out the level, like that's the level, basically where points where the price action previously touched. Those are key points, but I don't have them on this chart. But anyway, I was looking for a crack at the high today. It popped up here, but I waited for the first 5 minutes and went long 200 shares. Last time I got burned by low flows, I went heavy at 800 shares, but I decided to, slow it down and take it a little bit, go a lighter share size. So I went 200 and I ended up stopping out at the price action ended up coming down. I think at the time the moving average was right around this area, the non-moving average. Then I stopped out, but then I got back in on the 1 minute. You can see right here. Basically, every time I got in right at the top and ended up catching a falling knife. And that's what happened the second time as well when I went long 200 shares again. So IMRN, both of those were losses, and I ended up losing 108 on those trades. So, I feel like I managed to risk well. The trades just didn't work out, but I really just need to leave low flows alone. Next trade was C. So C, I tried to do the opening range breakdown. Basically, this was a day for banks. We had Citibank, we had Wells Fargo, and we also had, I think, JP Morgan and Goldman Sachs. They were all hot today. I went short after the open on C, 100 shares at 71.47, looking for that move back down to lower day. Basically, the price action squeezed. I stopped that at VWAP, then the price action squeezed up. So that's pretty much what I did there. Then at the same time, I think I was trading, or at least right after I did that, I traded WFC, which was Wells Fargo. I went short 400 shares here, got a really good entry, and basically the exact same move as C. That hammer, that long hammer on the 5 minute after the open. Except WDC worked out a little bit better, but it didn't hold. And then as it came up, I went ahead and stopped out. And then as you guys can see, it squeezed up. Then I came back and tried to take WFC to the short side. I saw this double top on the 5 minute, went short, and then I felt like it was losing steam. Then I covered, and then the price actually squeezed up again, and then it made another double top, and then that's when it finally sold off, and I actually missed that. And I came back later looking for a reversal on WFC. My signal here was it didn't make this new 5 minute low. It took it a long time, and then we started to go flat here. I went long on 200 shares, and I added another 200 on the next candle. We popped up, but we just couldn't get the steam to keep going, and then I stopped out for about a $30 loss. So I'm perfectly fine with that. Trade just didn't work out, but again, my signal was we didn't break this 5 minute candle, and we went flat. I was looking for a squeeze back to maybe at least to 20. Just didn't work out. And then we had MU. MU, I did pretty well. I could have done a little bit better. I made a mistake on MU, but I went long right here after the price action closed above the VWAP. But I figured this was forming some kind of ABCD pattern. We made higher highs and higher lows here. I went long 800 shares. No, actually, I went long 400 shares. Got the pop up, and then I felt like it was losing steam. That's when I sold everything, and that's what happened. The price action came back down. And I want to say I went long here again. My signal was to close above VWAP, even though we made a new low, but we didn't close below the VWAP. So I figured we might actually start making the move back to the upside. Then it started to sell off, and that's when I covered everything. No, I sold everything, and then that's when the price actually fell off. Then I got back in after we made somewhat of a double bottom with two dojis here. I went long, I think 600 shares. Let's see, 300, scaled out once here, took profits. Then I scaled out here again, took the rest off, felt like it lost steam. Then I came back and tried to short it. I think I shorted 600 shares here too. Feel like I got a really good entry. No, actually I shorted, did I short 800 there? Yeah, I think I shorted 800 shares there. Was looking for that move down. We didn't get it. Sold everything at break above VWAP a little bit. Then the price actually started to move back up, and that's when it started to slowly sell off for the rest of the day. Then we got this nice big drop here, but by this time I was done trading. So that is the day. Not too bad, but low floats definitely would have made this day a lot better because my losses with my low floats, including commissions, was definitely all of what I lost. So I would have been over break even, or at least I would have had probably a better day had I not traded that. So yeah, so that's the day. Catch y'all next one.